What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're focusing on Blake Heinrich of the Sioux City Musketeers of the USHL and future Minnesota-Duluth Bulldog. He's eligible for the 2013 NHL entry draft. I think he's rated in the 60s or 70s, going to Central Scouting among North American skaters. Undersized but tenacious offensive defenseman. He's listed at 6 feet and 195 pounds. I think he's a little bit smaller than that from what I've seen of him. But he still had 82 penalty minutes in 35 games in his first full season in the USHL. Also has 17 points on 3 goals and 14 assists. Like I said, bound for Minnesota-Duluth next year. They have kind of an underrated track record at producing quality NHL talent. I mean, Justin Folk of the Carolina Hurricanes, JT Brown for the Tampa Bay Lightning, who's been hurt most of this year, and I mean Brett Hull forever and a day ago, and I mean Dylan Olsen, the Chicago Blackhawks prospect. I know he's kind of slipped overall. Olsen has, but former Canadian World Junior member. And I think he's going to a good program. He played for Hill Murray School last year in the Minnesota High School League. Had 31 points in 25 games, and really was tenacious there with 24 penalty minutes as well. And then on the Northeast Minnesota team in the high school off-season league, had 8 points in 21 games, 34 penalty minutes, more of the same. And he's a plus player this year in the USHL, which for a kid to make the adjustment from Minnesota High School to the USHL, be able to contribute, play with tenacity, and then be a plus player is really a great mix and something that you got to see more often. You don't see enough of, I should say. And I was drafted by the Portland Winterhawks in the 12th round of the Bantam draft. I don't see him going there. I think he's going to be a Bulldog next year. I think he's going to help that team, and they've got a pretty good, solid program there. And I think he's a good fit. I think Minnesota, the Golden Gophers, University of Minnesota. I think they might have been late to the party recruiting him, and he signed on with Duluth. I think he'll play the power play next year. I think he'll log heavy minutes. I think that's what's best for his development, is getting high quality minutes against NCAA competition, and I think he'll be capable pro down the line. I mean, where does he fit in terms of the pros? Can he overcome the size? Will the tenacity still be there when he's going up against bigger and tougher guys? That remains to be seen. But I think he's definitely a good 4th or 5th round pick, a good solid pick that you can watch develop at Duluth. And then when he's ready, and then see what happens from there. And Minnesota won the national championship 2 years ago, so they do have that going for them. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's talk on this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Blake Heinrich of the Sioux City Musketeers, and 2013 draft eligible defenseman. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.